Homage to the Venerable, to the whole lineage gurus. Homage to the Venerable Mang Liaoming. Homage to Master Sakya Zeng Kong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And homage to Master Dupten Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of the group practice today, Padma Kumara. Sumu, Tanzhen Kato, Duten City, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma lecturers, Dharma assistants, directors of temples and chapters, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good evening, how do you do? Aisteru, Sarange,
Hola amigo,
Hola amigo,
te quiero mucho,
Te quiero mucho,
Sugoi,
Sugoi,
Ichiban,
Ichiban,
Kimochi,
Kimochi,
Chumi,
Chumi,
Yapi,
Yappy,
Bling Bling,
Bling Bling,
Konbanwa,
Konbanwa.
大家晚安。
Good evening, everyone. Before the Dharma teaching, I would like to announce that True Buddha Divine True Buddha Trove of Divine Wisdom, D.B. Boye, is inviting everybody to become a member of the club and join the competition. And it ended on July 8th, 2020. The Dharma lecturer Tasiman from Indonesia, from the Zizang chapter, and we heard that it's a team effort. And they had invited 139 new members to join. So they won over many individuals. So the Zizang chapter in Indonesia will win Grandmaster's original painting. So this was an announcement by the D.B. Boye team. And I would like to let everybody know that the year 2020 is a year of turmoil with the pandemic. Did happen, and the effect of coronavirus. Now the Seattle Lizang Temple and the Rainbow Temple
这一年的师尊的这个 birthday。
On this year's birthday
今年的法会
and this year's ceremony
今年秋季法会吧，是不是？
and for the upcoming autumn annual ceremony, what should we do?
没有一个答案出来。
We still don't know.
那么在世界各地的同门，
So the disciples all over the world were asking this
有人
question.
呢想来西雅图雷藏寺，
Some people
也想到
want to come to the Seattle Litang Temple and wanted to go to the Rainbow Temple,
那
Rainbow Villa.
要怎么办呢？
What should we do?
现在我跟大家讲，
Let me tell you now
西雅图雷藏寺跟
that up till
长
now,
治的状况。
let me tell you the situation of the Seattle Litang Temple and the Rainbow Temple now.
你如
First
果人过来了，
Once you get here,
查清楚，要先查清楚
you need
西
to
雅图雷藏寺的餐馆有没有开放。
first make sure if
彩虹雷
the
藏寺的
dining
餐
hall
馆
at
有
the
没有
Seattle
开放。
Temple and Rainbow Temple are open or
据
not.
我所知啊，
According to what I
除了
know,
常住以外，西雅图雷藏寺的餐馆
they
是没有
are
开放的。
open only to the
跟
permanent
彩虹雷藏寺的
residents
餐馆
of the
一样
temples.
是没有
They are
开
not
放的。
open to anybody else.
你到
The
了
same
西雅
for Seattle and Rainbow
也
temples.
没有人给你接机，
Even when you get to Seattle,
也没有
nobody
给
will
你
pick you
送
up
机。
at the airport. Nobody will send
什
you
么
to the
机都没
airport.
有。
This is a joke of the word.
你到了，就算你人到了西雅图雷藏寺的围墙，
Even if you get inside
告诉
the
你，你也
the
不能
outer
进来。
fence of the Seattle temple, you still
到了
cannot go
彩
in.
虹雷藏寺的铁门外，
And
你也没有办法进
Even
来。
if you get at the iron
就算你
gate of the
爬
Rainbow
进一
temple,
步，
you still cannot go in.
马上就有光头告诉你，
Even if you step in, then there would be our Sangha member that would tell
围
you
墙内
that you're not allowed
跟彩
to
虹
get
山庄的
inside
铁门内，
the
你好好地
perimeters
住在
of
你
the
的
Seattle temple
定
and
下的
Rainbow
旅
temple.
馆，没有钱我们也不管。
So you just live at
吃
whatever
的自己负
hotel
责，
and we
旅馆
cannot
费
support
自己负
your
责，
fees. You have to be
来往的车自己
responsible
负
for your
责，
own food, for your
还要
own
叫你
transport and
乖
hotel
的
fees,
自我隔离14天，
and you are also required to self-quarantine
也
for
就是说，
14
你
days,
就算人来到西雅图，
which
你也要
means
乖乖的在
even
你的
if
饭
you
店
get to
住
Seattle,
满
you
14
have
天，
to stay
自
inside
己
your
顾
hotel
自己的三餐，
for
自
14
己顾
days
自己
and
的
take
这
care
个
of
飞
your
机
own
票的理会，
meals 3
跟
times
你
a
的
day,
住宿费，什
and
么费
your
你都要付。
airfares and your
4
boardings,
天以后呢，
your
让你进
lodgings,
来也没有饭吃。
and even if you can come after
就算
14
让你进
days,
来
we
了
have
14
no
天隔
food
离，
provided
让
for
你
you.
进来了也没有饭吃。
So even after you self-quarantine for
因为
14
疫情
days,
关系，
we don't have any food
大家都
provided
怕死。
for anyone anymore.
你
Because of
来
the
自何
pandemic,
方？
everybody is scared. Where did you come
没有人
from?
知道，
Where did you
你
pass
有没有
through?
感
Nobody
染？
knows.
没有人知道，
Are you infected? Nobody is for
这
our
个是很严格的规定。
This is a
这就是
very
西
strong
雅图雷
requirement
藏寺
at
跟彩虹
our
雷藏寺
Seattle
目
temple
前
and
对
Rainbow
同门
temple.
的 最好的招待。
So this would be the best hospitality we can provide for you. So that's how we will treat you. That you have to take care of yourself if you ever want to come. Is that right? Yes. So it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're government officers or big businessmen, man or woman, young and old, or even babies. Even if you come from out of states, say from Texas, Florida, California, from Canada, you have to follow the requirements. And this would have been best for you, the kind of greetings that we want to give you. This is the kind of reception that we will give you, for sure, we promise. If you come, then you have to take care of your own meals, your own lodgings. That the Seattle Temple and Rainbow Temple will not be able to provide anything. So you should earn your own living. That's how it is. Right? Yes, that's the case. Nothing else we can do. You can just blame it on the pandemic. And you have to understand that everybody is afraid to die, whether you're infected or not. Do you have the coronavirus on you? Nobody knows. So that's the rules. After you self-quarantine for 14 days, you can come to the temple. However, all you can do is just to pay homage and nothing else is allowed. So if you're not afraid to die, come. If you're not afraid to die, come. What can we say? It's the rules recommended and set up by the government too, and these are the rules of the temples. That's the end of the announcement. Now let me share a joke first. The son asked his mom, "What is so weak that you can't even withstand a breeze?" And mom replies, "That means she's really slim and fragile, that she cannot even withstand a gust of wind." That's correct. And the son, after hearing that, said, Okay, I know. Then you are a big tree attracting the wind. It's both are Chinese idioms.
这个有人很瘦，有人很
Some people are very slim, some people are very heavy, and some people are just right.
所有的现象。
That's the phenomena of the
有这
world.
个呢，我们就可以证明
So from this, we
每
can
一个人的
prove
想法都不同，
that everybody thinks
没有
differently.
一个人想法一样的，
Not
也
every
没有一个
there
人
are no two people who think exactly alike.
他的相貌。我有一件事
And
情
the same with their looks and figures.
我们每一个人的脸孔
You know, one thing I find extremely
有一
interesting,
对耳朵，
on our faces we have
一对眼睛，
a pair of ears, a pair of eyes, a pair of brows, one nose, two nostrils, and one mouth.
每个人都是这样子的。
Everybody is the same.
但是呢，
However,
每一个人都不一样，才
everybody is different.
一个嘴，一个鼻，
Just one nose, one
一
mouth,
个眼睛，一个眉毛，
ears,
这
eyes,
五样东西
eyebrows
集合起来，
just these 5 things combined.
依然是每一个人都不一样。
And yet, everyone is different or looks different.
可见要把每一个人的思想
Therefore,
一致的话，
in order
实在是
to have everybody to think alike is extremely difficult.
这是我自己本身的一个感觉。同样
That's my
同样的
insight.
五官都是五官，每一个人都是五官，
They're all with these 5
他会不一样。同样一个脑袋，
elements to a face. How come everyone looks different? And we have the same brain, but why everybody thinks differently? Think about it.
现在讲这个，
Now,
你问我答。
we will continue with the question and answer.
弟子莲花银琴
Your disciple, Lianhua Yin-Qin,
传承，
wholeheartedly pay homage to the lineage root
弟
guru.
子皈依真我中已经
Your disciple
5年了，
has taken refuge in Grandmaster for 5 years.
保持静思
Every
正
day, I maintain to respect my guru, treasure the Dharma, and practice
弟
diligently.
子感觉，越
This
是
past
精
couple of
进
years, I found that the more diligent I am in my Dharma practice
越
and
多的
mantra
障碍
chanting,
跟考验，
the more obstacles and challenges there
请
are.
师尊为弟子解答疑惑。
Could you
是否
please
越精
explain
进修
this?
行会遇到更多的阻碍
Is it the
和考
case
验呢？
that the more
弟
you
子该
practice,
如
the
何
more
面
obstacles
对
and challenges will appear?
和这些阻碍跟考验呢？他是讲说，
And how
越
should I
精进
face these obstacles and
就
challenges?
有越多的阻碍跟考验出现。
So she said that the more diligent you are, the more obstacles and
告
challenges
诉你，莲花银
appearing. Let me tell you, Lianhua
师
Yin-Ting,
尊每天精进在修行，
Grandmaster practice
也每
diligently
天
every
精进
day.
在写作，
I
也
also
每
write my
天精进
book
在
every
画
day, and I'm also diligent in my
天
painting
一幅画，
every day.
一天
One painting a day, one article a day.
一天，现在是
And now, every night, I bardo deliver those who died from coronavirus. All the people who died from coronavirus, I bardo deliver them every night. I am very diligent in my practice and performing the bardo deliverance until 2 a.m. But let me tell you, I still have many obstacles and challenges. My obstacles are still plenty. In terms of Buddhism, if you have no obstacles, then that would be the favorable condition. But with obstacles, that would be the adverse condition. But at the highest realm of Buddhism, of Buddha Dharma, when you comprehend and enlighten toward the highest point, then you comprehend that there are no such things called going smoothly or adversity, and there's no the so-called obstacles and hindrances. That obstacles are natural phenomena created by your own karmic power. Some people will go even smoothly when they are more diligent. Like I just said, there are all kinds of people. Some people, the more diligent they are, the better things go for them. But for you, the more diligent, the more obstacles you encounter. Like I just said, people's faces are all different kinds, and they encounter different things. But when you reach the highest realm, all encounters are non-existent. There is nothing going smoothly or going in adverse. There's no adversity, there's no obstacles, no obstructions, no hindrances. That's the highest realm. Don't treat these obstacles and challenges as a serious matter. Just take them as a kind of adverse blessings. It's also a kind of blessings, but with adversity. Like the situation at the Seattle Temple and Rainbow Temple. If you dare to come and die here, then there would be adverse blessing. Because you go to the contrary. Because coronavirus is giving us these adverse blessings. Do you know, Fo Qing helped Simu buy some groceries, and Simu asked her to buy. She would bag them and then place them at our front door and then call Simu and ask Simu to get the bags to bring them in. She did not even dare to come into the house because she was just at the grocery stores. And she's never sure if she's infected or not by the coronavirus. So she does not want to infect us. And she's also scared of our condition too. In the past, when I see my grandchildren, I would hug them, but now at a great distance, we just do this. It's to symbolize the hugs. So the coronavirus is also a kind of adverse blessings. So if there are disciples who wants to come to Seattle or to the Rainbow Temple, you would receive those unfavorable or adverse blessing as well. Because the situation now is the whole humankind, the whole mankind is receiving these adverse blessings. So think about it. Your own individual obstacles and challenges compared to the adverse blessings encountered by the whole mankind is minuscule. So just look beyond them. Just don't take them so seriously. Just continue your diligence, because without diligence, your karma will not be eradicated. But if you continue to be diligent, then one adverse blessing after another, then you would reach a state where you would have overcome all the obstacles and challenges. Grandmaster, from the start, when Golden Mother opened my divine eye, the third eye, all the obstacles and challenges that I encountered ever since were like layers of mountains, and I have to climb over the mountains one after another. It's never ending. They're all challenges. And in the future too. In the future there will continue to be. So don't be afraid of obstacles and challenges and the test. Just overcome them. The next question. Grandmaster and Simu, how do you do? My name is Yang Mu. And then going backward is like a shepherd. I have a question about empowerment. I have received the empowerment for Chakrasamvara. Does it mean that I have received the empowerment for Vajravarahi and inner fire as well? Or do I need to ask for the inner fire empowerment separately? When Grandmaster transmitted the Chakrasamvara teaching, you also transmitted the combined mantra for Chakrasamvara and Vajravarahi. Thank you. You have received the empowerment for Chakrasamvara. So it works okay for practicing Vajravarahi. It should be interrelated, because Vajravarahi is Chakrasamvara's consort. So it's the same as receiving the empowerments for both. So it's okay to practice Vajravarahi. However, for inner fire empowerment, you still need to receive it separately, because Chakrasamvara and Vajravarahi are in union. But the yidam for inner fire is Vajravarahi. However, inner fire Dharma practice is a rather special Dharma. You need to receive a specific empowerment for inner fire. Although they are related, but you still need to receive its specific empowerment. That's the second question. Next, Singapore disciple Lian Hua Island. Homage to Grandmaster. When you transmitted the Dharma practice of the wish-fulfilling money jewel of the white-robed master, I don't remember you mentioned the visualization of the three-step Dharmakaya emergence. Do I need to do it? That's the first question. For the three-step Dharmakaya emergence visualization, typically speaking, in the development stage, if you want to practice the wish-fulfilling money jewel of the white-robed master, do we have a sadhana or practice procedure for this Dharma practice? Did anybody take care of it? Does the practice procedure include the three-step Dharmakaya emergence? In principle, in all of your development stage practices, your yidam deity yoga, it has to include the three-step Dharmakaya emergence. First, the emergence of the sit syllable. The sit syllable revolves, and then the emergence of the yidam. From the sit syllable, the yidam emerges. Does it? I wrote it very briefly here. First, empty your mind. Visualize the white-robed master. Either one hand is holding the money jewel and the other one is wish-fulfilling mudra, or both hands holding the money jewel. White-robed master is Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. So first you emerge the sit syllable. So you visualize the sky, and there's a she syllable that revolves to become the white-robed master. Her right hand is holding the money jewel, and the left hand is in the wish-fulfilling mudra. Or she sits on top of a lotus, and both hands are holding the money jewel. So that's three-step Dharmakaya emergence. First, you visualize the sky, and there is a moon disk or sun disk, and at its center there's a she sit syllable, and then revolving to become the white-robed master. So we should add the seed syllable there, because the seed syllable emerges first, that revolves to become the white robe master. So the white robe master is in the sky. So after you empty your mind, you visualize the sky, and there's a moon disk at the center, a seed syllable she, which revolves to become the white robe master, and the white robe master emerges that way. So you do need it from the seed syllable revolving, and then the yidam would appear. This would be better for the development stage. If in the perfection stage, then there's no need. Then you just visualize yourself to become the yidam, because you're already in spiritual union with the yidam. In a split of a second, you already become the white robe master. So that's the sign of a spiritual union. Then you just visualize yourself to be the yidam really quick. The second question, the great mandala offering of the 4 preliminary practice is a wonderful practice that results in the future. In this pandemic, is there any practice that can produce result right away to increase my income and resources and find a better job in order to avoid this crisis? So the great mandala offering of the 4 preliminary practice is wonderful practice, but it's for the future life. So in this pandemic, is there any practice that can produce result right away to increase my income and resources and find a better job in order to avoid this crisis? So I like to ask Tanchen Katso to reply. Are you able to answer? Chant the Buddha's epithet. Amitabha. Who has answer to this question? Who else? Master Lian Sheng. He said that to change the unfavorable condition into favorable condition and to make it into a positive situation. See, one question, so many answers. So, in this pandemic, you want to find a way to increase income and find a better job in order to avoid the crisis. This crisis does not refer to coronavirus, but about not getting bankrupt. You should practice the deity Dharma practices. In Tantrayana, we have wealth deity practices. And the wealth practices can be for future lives and also present life, like the white Jambala. White Jambala Dharma, some of them can be for the future, for the present life. The same for the yellow Jambala, red Jambala too. Then you can avoid the crisis. So, I like to tell you that Grandmaster himself is near bankruptcy. Near bankruptcy. Because now no blessings on the heads. Nobody comes. No cash.
No cash， 很现实的问题呀。
It's a pragmatic problem.
然后我今天中午问事。
This afternoon, I give spiritual
这
consultation.
就是隔壁师尊住家隔壁的。
One from Grandmaster's next door.
培根，他来问事。
Bacon.
就是隔壁培根来问事。另外就是走掉的，今天的飞机走的。
And someone that returned by plane today. Angel. Just these two people came.
两个人问事，只有这两个嘛，对不对？
Just these two, right?
只有两个人问事。
For today.
我门开得很大，希望有很多人进来，坐在。
I opened my door wide open.
等着问事。
And
就只有培根，就是
I hope the
自己人
people come, but one is my next door neighbor. It's our own people, and Angel is flying back to Canada. So it's her last chance.
他要临走的时候来问事，如果他不走，他就没有来问事。
If she's not leaving, she will not
这个
go in for the consultation.
因为是太太要生孩子。
And Bacon from next door because his wife is about to give birth, so he comes from some consultation. Just these two familiar people.
星期有没有人预约？
How about Mondays?
有啊。
On Monday?
几个人？
How many appointments do we have?
啊？一只手能数啊，那是少。
Just one hand finger. So means only very few. It's Cantonese. I play over it. See, I'm about to announce my bankruptcy. So this is also Grandmaster's crisis. Do you know? So Trump, President Trump give the citizens some some money to help with the economy. And I check my mail every day, my mailbox. But there weren't any checks from President Trump at all. So I've been waiting the stimulus check. Oh, every day waiting for it. So it's my crisis too. So pitiful. So recently, I also practiced the wealth deity dharma.
No people come in. No people come in is no money. But no money is no honey. 你干嘛问事？大门打开。
So, for spiritual consultation, we open our door, but nobody comes. It's just like 1, 2 little kittens. Not even 3, just 2. Master, in your book number 247, The Miraculous Talisman from Guru Lien Seng, on page 104, the mantra of the Medicine King, you mention about 3 deities. 1. The great Emperor Shen Nong. 2nd, the Medicine King of the Tang Dynasty Sun Si Miao. And 3rd, the Medicine King of Buddhism, the Elder Su Guang or Medicine King Bodhisattva. In addition, there was also the Taoist Medicine King of the Song Dynasty, Wang Wuben, or the great Emperor protecting lives, Bao Seng. Are they all the same? What are their origin and source? Which Buddha was they emanated from? Oh my gosh. The great Emperor Shen Nong, Sun Si Miao, and Medicine King Bodhisattva, and Wuben. Are they all the same? What are their origin and source? Which Buddha was they emanated from? Who can answer this? Anyone? I will give you a prize if you answer. What prize can I give away here? I will give you the ginseng tea. The great Emperor Shen Nong, in the ancient time, so the Chinese are referred as the descendants of Yan Huang. And Yan Huang means the great Emperor Shen Nong. Yan Di. Yan Di is the great Emperor Shen Nong. And Shen Yan Si, Huang means the emperor. The Huangdi, the emperor, Lizang Temple in Taoyuan, is Shen Yan Di at the center. So Yan represented the great Emperor Shen Nong. At that ancient time, there was a Niwo clan, and the Shen Nong clan, and the You Cao clan. And the one who drew the 8 trigram are Fu Si clan, Shen Nong clan, You Cao clan, and Niwo clan. And one more. And the great Emperor Shen Nong, at that time, they treated the Shen Nong clan not as human beings, but as gods who descend upon the human world. And how great the great Emperor Shen Nong is. He tried and tasted all the herbs, even the poisonous ones and the mild ones and the safe ones, and all the other properties, and even the poisonous one. and eventually he became all black because he was poisoned. So according to the legend, the great Emperor Shen Nong died from the poisons or toxicity. So they were the 5 great gods. And we all know about the Chinese medical doctor of the Tang Dynasty, Sun Simiao. He's a Taoist master. In our Taoist practice, we refer to the Sun Simiao Zhenren. Zhenren meaning like a Siddha, the one with attainment. So that's from the Tang Dynasty. He mastered medical science, but he's also a Taoist. Grandmaster knows him and have read his biography too. And in Buddhism, the Medicine King is the Elder Su Guang or Medicine King Bodhisattva. Generally, Medicine King Bodhisattva is paired with the Supreme Medicine Bodhisattva, and they are attendants to the Medicine King Buddha, Medicine Buddha. And the Taoist Medicine King of the Song Dynasty is the great Emperor Baozheng. Is it the same as the Da Tao Gong? In Taiwanese, the great Emperor Baozheng. We have his temples in Taiwan. In our city Garbha Hall, we do have the great Emperor Baozheng. So, in Taichung, there is a temple called the Da Tao Gong, and that enshrines the great Emperor Baozheng. So, Da Tao Gong is the great Emperor Baozheng. Their origin and source from which Buddha? Which Buddha's emanation? Anybody? Anybody knows? Shouldn't be on the internet. This question. Because I never did any research on this. So, the great Emperor Shen Nong is one of the 6 gods that descended on the human world to teach all the people how to farm, to heal and treat. And the Yu Cao clan teach people how to build houses. And the Niwo clan in Taoism to create human beings. So in Taoism, human beings are created by the Niwo clan. So they are the great god descending. Are they all one deity? It's very difficult to say. And which Buddha's emanation? That's even harder to say. They are Taoists. The great Emperor Shen Nong is Taoist. The Sun Simiao is Taoist master. And the great Emperor Baozheng Wang Wuben is also Taoist. And in Buddhism, only the Medicine King Bodhisattva, Supreme Medicine Bodhisattva, and Medicine Buddha, and the 12 Medicine Generals. There are also many in Buddhism. And Sakyamuni Buddha was also referred as the Great Healer King.
这个问题没有人能够解答。
This kind of question nobody can answer.
这样子好了，马来西亚施连良法师吧，连良。
施连良 from Malaysia. That's a Dharma teacher.
是法师吗？法师嘛。
The
这个
Reverend,
问题
yes.
呢，你既然是马来西亚施连良法师，好啦，给你梦示吧。
I will give you guidance in your dream. Because you're Dharma, you're a monk from
道
Malaysia.
家的六丁六甲神将，是否跟佛教的药叉12
And the Liu Jia, Liu Ding
是同样的
generals,
神将吗？
are they the same as the 12 medicine generals in Buddhism?
我告诉你，六丁六甲神将，六丁是神兵，
Liu Ding, 6 Ding
六甲是神
are
将
the soldiers, and Liu Jia are the 6 generals. They are not 12 generals, okay?
六丁是兵，
The 6 Ding are the 6 soldiers, and 6 Jia are the 6 generals.
神将是象征的一年12个月，每一夜的职业
They refer to
神将
each month of the year.
药叉大将是药师12神将。
And the 12 medicine generals are the protectors of each of the 12 months. So they should be different.
他把道教跟佛教两个
They are mixing Taoism and Buddhism.
给你梦示吧，
I'll give you a dream guidance.
因为就算是同一尊，
Even if it's the same deity, so what?
不是同一尊，
If they are not the same, so what?
人生几何？学了几何又
Human life,
不学
even
几何又几何？
even after you study, so what? All the same question.
所即义。三昧亚尊是本住的净分，智慧尊为上降之净分，二者如水入水，即下文所说，所依等其之意。三昧亚尊是本住的净分。智慧尊为上降之净分，二者如水入水。
The Samaya deity
说的所依等期之意。单真嘎之后，这一句怎么解释？很好解释的。毛以席 ，OK， 请坐。三昧亚尊就是你自己。
So the Samaya deity is yourself.
三昧亚尊就是你自己本来的
It's
佛性。我讲的最简单的。
the original Buddha nature. Your own original Buddha nature is the Samaya deity.
整个大虚空的佛性。
And the wisdom deity is the Buddha nature of the whole space, cosmic space. And when the Buddha nature enters into your Buddha nature inside your body, and the two of them assimilate, So the sky, that's the mother light, and you are the child light. And when the child is in union with the mother, then that's like water entering into water. So you cultivate spiritually according to the Buddha nature of this space to cultivate your own Buddha nature. So water entering into water is a complete match. It's like your Buddha nature is the same as the Buddha nature of the sky, of this cosmic space. Now do you understand this meaning? So what is the Samaya deity? Is the yidam that appears inside your body through your spiritual cultivation. And with the wisdom deity that descend from the sky are actually equal. It's like water into water. So equal and matching completely. So it talks about Samaya deity and wisdom deity. When it mentioned about wisdom deity, you know that's from the cosmic space. And the Samaya deity is the deity that you, the result of your practice. Now do you understand? I'm pregnant and I really love eating hot spicy food. So the other day I asked Mom, would it affect my pregnancy? And Mom replied, probably not. However, sour boy, spicy girl. So the baby should be a girl. And she said, well, I should force myself to eat sour food. Then will it become a boy? And Mom replied, no. That's what I thought too when I was pregnant with you. And you turned out to be a tomboy.
So, 喜欢吃酸的会生男孩子，喜欢吃辣的会生女孩子。
So if you like eating sour food, that's a boy. If you like spicy food, it's a girl. It's like a folk tale. So this is cell phone and line. So the husband lying to the wife, happy birthday. And the wife asks, what are you giving? What is your gift for me? And the wife replied, and the husband replied, do you remember that beautiful rose-colored BMW that we saw the other day? And the wife was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh no, my gosh. So loudly. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Did you really go buy it? We are all jumping here with my colleagues. And they replied, but I bought a toothbrush with the same color for you. Such a pity. So you need to know what's coming after. Let me share a good news. Good news. Grandmaster's birthday this year. Dharma Sister Hanifa gave Grandmaster a real, not a toy.
柔是赖式的，白表
A
外面
real
上是白色的，
Rolls Royce
里
white
面的是金黄色
exterior
的，
and golden
是属于
interior,
金
golden
有
color,
点靠近金黄色的
close to golden color
那个里面的
seats
装饰是黄色的，外
interior,
面是白色的，
and outside it's white,
车子两门的
two
都是
door
赖式的车子。
Rolls Royce car.
我今年
Very grateful.
师母不知道送我什么，我不知道。
And I don't know what Sue give to me this year.
不过他帮我煮菜煮了很久的时间。
However, she's cooked for me for a very long
我
time.
们禁足令的时候，他每天
This year, during the
煮
stay-home
的东西都
orders,
很好吃。
she cooked every day,
夫妻啊，
and it's very delicious.
夫妻不计较。
And between husband and wife, we don't care.
哎，
And for
你的生
her
日我有送什么吗？
birthday, what did I say? What did I give to you?
啊？哦，师母讲，
Sumu
她有准
said
备我的 birthday 的 gift。
she prepared
到
a
现在
birthday
她
gift for me too, but she forgot she hasn't given it to me yet.
我生日都过了，你都没有拿出来。
And my birthday has passed
那
and
你
you
生日
haven't
的时候我有送
given
你
it to you, to me.
哦，对呀，我一定会送你。
So did I give you something for your birthday?
师母
Yes,
记不住
of
啊
course.
记没关系啦。
I would remember, but Sumu doesn't remember. But it's okay between husband and wife.
好的，我们今天就讲到这里。Om Mani Padme Hum。
Okay, that's all for today. Om Mani Padme Hum.